Oh, there's notification popping up. What is it? Oh my god, I forgot that I have an exam next Monday. This accounts for almost 30% of the grade. To transfer to the school that I want, I need to get A+. Oh, there was also a mail that came to me from my friend. What is it? I also forgot that my best friend is having a birthday party this weekend. Like, he has been talking about it for like a month. A student is now panicking and doesn't know what to do. He wants to go to a party, but then he will have no time to study for the exam. Oh, there are no alternatives for him. Should he pull up an all-nighter tonight and finish studying, then go to the party? Then, will he be in a good condition to make an exam next Monday? He is in deep dilemma and lays his thoughts and options all out to compare and decide on which. First, he goes into the Brightspace again and checks his grade breakdown. He scored 23 out of 30 for the first midterm and has scored 8.2 out of 10 for the homework portion. He grabs a calculator and calculates what score he needs to get for A. It turns out that he needs almost perfect score for the remaining exam. He then reviews the exam study guide and realizes he barely remembers the stuff even from the first midterm, because he had crammed for that exam. He thinks for a while and concludes that if he wants to get an A, he needs to stay at campus to study for the entire weekend. He then texts his friend to see what his friend is thinking and expecting of him. He ambiguously expresses his concern that he may not be able to make it to his friend's party. Then his friend sounded a little bit disappointed, saying that he should study now and make time for the party over the weekend. His friend says that there's a free food, DJ, and drinks, and every single one of his friend group is coming as well. What do I want? I think my goal is that I get like A+ for this exam so that I can transfer to the best school I got, because I have a whole lot of life ahead of me. I know my friend's birthday party is important, but I can celebrate it with him like another time. Important preference that I have here is to get A for this exam, so I think I should just study. One of the theories of choice, rational choice theory, is shown here. The rational choice theory contends that individuals come to the conclusion about how to act or behave based on logic and consequences through considering the pros and cons of their action. Such way of decision-making model is composed of 4 steps. First step is setting goals or preference. In this case, his goal was to get an A for transfer. Second step is identifying any alternative ways to meet the goal. His alternative goal was to study early and then go to his friend's party and then come back here. And the next step is mapping alternatives into goals. 2. So if he chooses to stay on campus and study, he can just study for the entire weekend. However, if he chooses to study early and then go to a party, he needs to pull up all-nighter tonight, and then he'll be in a not good condition for the exam next Monday. And then the last step is calculating which option will maximize the goal attainment. So here, he chose to stay on campus because his goal was to get an A for the exam, and that would be the most maximizing goal attainment decision. Such way of weighing pros and cons and assessing alternatives through logic and consequences can be explained by a rational choice decision-making theory.